YouTube, Restitution here, and today we're giving you another phone review. Well, more of an unboxing and initial review, and it's one that we've been trying to get our hands on for a little while. There's probably plenty of reviews like this already out there, but you guys seem to enjoy my opinion, or hate my opinion, whatever you choose. But we have the Moto X, the only smartphone made and designed and assembled entirely in the United States. Which is a really cool little fact. Thank you, Google, for doing that. So let's open this bad boy up and get right to it. So without further ado, let's get started. The Moto X in a really nice, high-quality packaging. Really simplistic in its design. Let's break the seal. Whoop. So here we have the Moto X. Let's see what we get inside here. Biodegradable packaging, always pleasant to see. A fancy booklet for all your manuals, and a charger. And I always love that Motorola is kind enough to give us a SIM ejection tool. Now, I will say this looks entirely... Oh, that's cool. I was going to comment how it's entirely too much like the Apple charger and Google's going to get sued, but dual USB, that's pretty cool. I'll have to check and see if this is dual 2.1 amps or dual 1 amp, or if one's 2.1 and one's 1. That'll be pretty cool to see. I didn't realize that. Pleasantly surprised. But let's talk phone, because that's what we're all here to see. First things first, in the hand, small. I'm so used to these behemoths like the Note, the S4, the G2. I think it's even smaller than my HTC One. Let's take a look. So size-wise, the Moto X is very similar in size, actually, to the iPhone 5. Just a smidgen taller, and just about a couple millimeters wider. Much smaller than the HTC One, at least in the vertical, about the same few millimeters in the horizontal. Not something I was really expecting to see, especially considering it's packing the 4.7 inch screen. I do like this little indentation here. It gives me a nice place for my finger to rest when I'm holding the phone, and gives some nice feel to the phone. The back is this soft touch plastic that I loved on the DNA, and it makes it really comfortable to hold. There's some tackiness, so it's not super slippery. Which is what I love about the Kevlar on the Droid Max, that I didn't like on the Droid Ultra, how they clear-coated and glossed it over. I really like the feel of this. In the hand, I'm really impressed. Let's see if we can turn it on. Nice, real nice screen. Whites are white. Probably a little on the cool side. Talking temperature, not really something I talk about all that often, but comfortable to hold too if you're going to game on your phone. Let's see if I can bypass activation here. Nope. Let's see. Let's see. Doesn't look like it's going to easily let me bypass activation. But we don't really need to know much about this guy. Screen looks good, we know that. Performance-wise, 10 megapixel camera on the front, on the back rather. Solid shooter. You have the 1.3 megapixel up front, standard for front-facing camera. A Motorola designed dual-core processor running at I want to say 1.9 gigahertz, which is pretty solid in performance. It's the same processor that's in the Droid Ultra, which I was really impressed with, considering it was a dual core and not a quad core in like all the other phones. The cool thing with the Moto X is it really is a Nexus style device, giving you a very pure, very Android AOSP feel like you would get with the Nexus devices. So I'm a big fan. Definitely something I am going to enjoy playing with. Very comfortable, more comfortable than I was expecting. And in fact, it's going to be real tough for me to go between this and the Note 3 because this one is so much more comfortable. But gonna rock this phone out for a little bit and go from there. So be sure to check back for my full review on the Moto X, the full video review, full written review as well. And be sure to check back, subscribe for more application, phone, and accessory reviews. Until then, this is Rustitution signing out. I'll see you guys later.